I think China-U.S. Relationship is the most important relationship, bilateral relationship in the world, because we are the number one and number two economy in the world, and we are also members of the United Nations Security Council, and especially the agricultural sector is important for both of our countries. Both countries are very big agriculture exporters, and we export and import like 20% of the total volume in the world, and the cultural relationship, agricultural relationship between our two countries will bring about mutual benefits, not only to our two peoples, but also our two countries. And in addition, it will also help to safeguard the food security issue for the international community. Because of the importance of the agricultural cooperation between our two countries, it is very meaningful that every year China and the United States, the agricultural communities from these two countries can sit together and have a roundtable to discuss the most important issues related to how we can enhance our agricultural exchange and cooperation. And here I would like to take this opportunity also to thank the U.S. Heartland China Association for hosting this roundtable every year. And hopefully they will work with their Chinese counterpart, which is the Chinese Association for Friendship with Foreign Countries, to hold the fourth roundtable in China. And by having this important event, it provides opportunity for the two agricultural businesses to sit together and discuss issues of mutual interest. And we also hope that this will be a kind of educational platform for more people to learn about the importance of the agricultural relationship between our two countries, especially for the younger generation. People-to-people exchange is extremely important because state-to-state relationship and the province-to-state relationship starts from people-to-people relationship. When Chinese people and American people feel like each other, they can understand each other, and they want to communicate and work together with each other. It will provide more solid foundation for our two countries to get closer, to work more in a collaborative way to deliver real results, benefits for our two peoples. I don't think the relationship between China and the United States should be described as a zero-sum game. Just using the agricultural cooperation between our two countries. For example, last year, the United States export on agricultural products to China reached 38 billion US dollars, increase of 16% year on year. So the huge number is just not just a number. It means thousands of jobs, U.S. jobs, are created for American people, and for the Chinese people, it also means that high quality products exported from the United States to China can meet their requirement for high quality food, for more protein, etc., etc. So I think the bilateral relationship between our two countries should be described as a win-win cooperation. I think the founder of the U.S. Heartland China Association, Governor Bob Holden, is a very good example of friendship can bring about real results for people. His dedication when he was the governor, he is very much supportive of exchanges and cooperation between our two countries. And also Ambassador Branstad, the ambassador to the United States several years ago, he is another example. And also Mr. Quinn, and he could be a role model of friendship. And they have very, very good stories to share. And they also have some personal friendship with our president, President Xi Jinping, because back in 1985, when President Xi Jinping was the party secretary of a county, small county in northern part of China, Hebei province, he led a delegation from his county to pay an overseas trip the very first time in his lifetime. And they came to Iowa, and they met a group of very warm local people. They homestayed, and they made friends with each other. And the friendship started back in 1985, were continued all those years. And when President Xi Jinping became the vice president of China, he came back in 2012, and he revisited Iowa, Des Moines, the city, and he got together. He had a reunion with old friends he made during his 1985 trip. And they were like, when they saw each other, they felt like they were uniting with their families. So I think this is a perfectly good example to show that friendship, and especially long-lasting friendship, do contribute a lot to people-to-people relationship, and also to the relationship between our two countries. By working together more closely between the Chinese people and the American people, by enhance the mutual understanding between our two countries, we will be able to deliver more concrete results for our two peoples and for the international community to safeguard the peace and the stability and the sustainable development of the world economy. So I think we should be hopeful by working together and by building a more constructive relationship between our two sides.